Hello everyone, I am Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video to do the another benchmark comparison between all these four Snapdragon processors. Yes friends, starting with the Snapdragon 768G, Snapdragon 860 processor, Snapdragon 865 and Snapdragon 870 processor. So Snapdragon 768G is from the iQOO Z3 device. So this is the iQOO Z3 model which I am trying to use exactly, and which has got the 8GB RAM variant and 3GB external RAM also. And there is a Poco X3 Pro which has also got the 8GB RAM variant which I am trying to use in this video, and is the iQOO 3 device which has got the Snapdragon 868 and 8GB RAM variant, and all the four smartphones are 8GB RAM variants only. I use the Mi11X device which I thought of using in this video. Let's see friends how much difference we can actually expect between all of these four smartphones in terms of the Antutu benchmark. That is what I'm going to test. So first let me try to show you exactly all the background applications are completely clean in these phones. Let me try to clear everything. So all the background applications are completely clean. That's one thing to check. And let me try to close. And the next thing to check is brightness. Let me try to disable the Wi-Fi. Yes, I'm turning off the Wi-Fi and keep the brightness around close to 50% brightness. 50-60% brightness should be kind of good, I would say. So yep. So I'm trying to adjust the brightness in all the phones. 60% I'm trying to keep brightness. Perfect. So this is another thing. So let's start the Antutu benchmark test in all the four smartphones at same time. Let's see friends, so which phone will be having what kind of temperatures and what kind of score also we'll try to check. And initially the temperatures, let's check 32 degrees and 33, 31 and 31. As you can see that my room temperature is 30. It's pretty normal. There is no AC, there is no cooler in my room. That's the one thing which I thought of just mentioning for you all. So first let's start with all this Antutu benchmark application. Let me try to open and start the test. So this will definitely we'll get a clear idea friends which processor has got what type of results, and in case if you plan to buy any one of the smartphone, so this might be again helpful for you as well. So I do know that these benchmarks are not everything in which you decide the phone to buy, but still to get a clear idea like which processor has got what type of results. So that's what I mean. That is the reason that every time I get a new smartphone, I'll try to do the benchmarks. So just to get a rough estimation, that is what my main motive is doing. So this just for the knowledge purpose. I won't judge any phone based upon the score, but still just for the knowledge purpose only. And the 32 degrees and 33 degrees right now, 34, the Poco X3 Pro, and 32 and 33. So 34 degrees in the Mi11 device, not bad, and 33 and 34 and 32. So again I'll be back after some time. So maybe after some time let's see how much the temperature can increase in all the four smartphones. That is going to be really very interesting to check which one will be having what type of temperatures. So let's see friends what will be the results, and in case if you want me to do any other different kind of comparisons, so do let me know in the comment section below. So definitely I'll be able to do those comparisons in my channel as soon as possible for you all. So again I'll be back after some time just to see how is the performance is going on between this process. So right now let's see friends, after 80% of the Antutu benchmark test, the temperatures are kind of close to 35 degrees. Not bad. 37.2 degrees in the Poco X3 Pro, 37 degrees. And iQOO 3, 36 degrees. 36 in the iQOO 3. And Mi11X device, 36.8 degrees. As you can see, 36.8 degrees in the Mi11X device. 37.2 as well. Not bad. 37.2. So 37.2, and here is the 37. So overall the Mi11X is slightly the highest in terms of the temperatures. In the iQOO 3 it's not that high, 35, 36 only highest, and in the iQOO Z3 also it's not high, only 35 degrees. So 37 degrees, 37.4 in the Poco X3 Pro, that is the highest. Mi11X 37.2, somewhere around that. So only the Mi11X and the Poco X3 Pro reached that kind of high temperatures around 37 degrees. So again I'll be back once the Antutu benchmark test has been completed. So then we'll be able to discuss how is the things going on with the phones as well, which phone has got what type of CPU and the GPU scores. So in that way we'll be able to see the performance, CPU and the GPU performance, which phone has got what type of performance levels. So in case if you want me to do any other different kind of comparisons in terms of the benchmarks, so make sure to comment below friends. Definitely I'll be able to do the benchmark comparison, like maybe CPU throttling comparison, other applications. I will be able to test it out in my device 100%. So again I'll be back once the test has been successfully completed, then we'll be able to discuss a little bit more further. Right now the Snapdragon 870 finished the test completely successfully. So right now only one thing is that you are seeing less scores because there is no storage left. Yes friends, storage I did fill complete storage as well by downloading a lot of other games. That is the reason you're not seeing any kind of storage at this point. So try to check in the CPU and the GPU scores only most of the time please, because don't try to concentrate on the overall score, because my memory is really filled, and you cannot even judge the phone based upon this. So that is the reason I'm trying to say you try to keep an eye only on the CPU and the GPU. So now we got the results even in the iQOO 3 as well. So you're seeing slightly low scores in the Snapdragon 870 only because the memory is filled. In the iQOO 3 I did not fill the memory and memory score is really high. But let's focus only on the CPU. So 190 versus 197 and 228 versus 242. So in the CPU and the GPU scores, the Snapdragon 870 is highest, as you can see. Definitely Snapdragon 870 is the highest. Let's move to the next phones, which are Poco X3 Pro and the iQOO Z3. So Poco X3 Pro has got the 1,43,000 and iQOO Z3 has got 1,28,000, not bad. So 1,16,000 and 2 lakhs as well. As you can see in terms of the GPU, you can clearly see the difference, how much it is. So the GPU performance is definitely double the iQOO Z3's performance. So you will definitely expect a lot of performance in the Poco X3 Pro. Yes friends, in terms of the performance wise, the Poco X3 Pro is the best one. So out of this iQOO Z3 and this phone, obviously you can clearly see the difference, how much it is. It's close to 1,20,000 difference is there. That's huge. So for the same price, but you're getting slightly better performance, then Poco X3 Pro will be the really good choice for the gamers. That is what my opinion is right now, as you can see, if you compare both phones. And if you compare overall, so let's see overall scores all together at once. So which phone has got what type of results in terms of the scores and performance. So these are the scores, CPU and the GPU you can compare side by side. 1,97,000, 1,90,000 and 1,43,000 and 1,28,000 in terms of the CPU scores. And the GPU were at 2 lakhs in all the 3 smartphones. These 3 smartphones, they do have the GPU of 2 lakhs. That's good. So there's a difference of 20,000 difference is there for each and every iteration. As you can see, 860, 865 and 870, 20,000 is difference is there. But 768G, there's a huge difference, obviously, with a 1 lakh difference is there. That's the one thing which I thought of mentioning. And these two phones, the Poco X3 Pro and the Mi11X device, slightly they did get slightly more temperatures during this time of Antutu Benchmark test results. So it's the one thing which I thought of just letting you know. In terms of the temperatures wise, it increased slightly when compared with the other 2 smartphones. So in terms of the temperatures, the iQOO Z3 and the iQOO 3 has got really slightly 1 degree less than these 2 phones. That is what I did see during this time of demonstration. So in case if you have any other queries, make sure to let me know in the comment section below friends. I'll definitely able to do a video on that particular topic as soon as possible. So thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video friends. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Bye.